Coming up on today's episode, we will take a look at the history of the NFL Draft and why there is one team to thank for the existence of it. Then we will go ahead and take a look at the upcoming NFL Draft and some of the money that the draft picks can expect to make. Welcome to Full Sail Live. My name is Troy Perlzak. There are 7 months between the final play of the Super Bowl and the first play of a new NFL season. During that time, NFL fans suffer from football withdrawal, a condition full of irrational thinking and roller coaster emotions that range from endless hope to misguided hate. There is no known cure for football withdrawal other than September arriving. However, there are some antidotes to help the symptoms. One of those antidotes is the NFL Draft. It was 1935, 15 years after the NFL's inaugural season, and 6 years into the Great Depression. Philadelphia Eagles co-owner Bert Bell proposed a draft. Bell's draft was a response to the league's new waiver system that was put in place for the 34 season. He believed that a draft of new talent entering the league would level the playing field between the teams despite financial disparities, as well as being a way to help teams remain financially stable. The NFL Draft was approved, and in 1936, the first one was held in Philadelphia.
Both he and Art Rooney founded their teams at the same time in 1933. He could see that if you didn't really have money and weren't able to support it, you were going to go out of business.
The name Jay Berwanger echoed through Philadelphia's Ritz-Carlton Hotel as their hometown Eagles selected the University of Chicago fullback to be the first ever player drafted into the NFL. The Eagles couldn't meet Berwanger's salary demands, so they traded his rights to the George House Bears, where he was also unable to reach a deal. In college, Berwanger was the first to win the Downtown Athletic Club trophy, later renamed the Heisman Trophy, given to the most outstanding college football player that season. Legend has it that Berwanger wanted $15,000 to play in the NFL. George Halas stood firm at $13,500, and the most outstanding college football player in 1935 never played a snap in the NFL. Today's draft picks will do much better than the $15,000 that Berwanger was fighting for. In 2024, rookies will sign a 4-year deal with their new teams, the value of which is determined by the rookie wage scale. The earlier you're drafted, the more money you're worth. The San Francisco 49ers donned quarterback Brock Purdy the honor of being Mr. Irrelevant when they selected him with the 262nd pick in the 2022 draft. Purdy's contract with the 49ers at 4 years, $3.7 million, ranks him near the bottom of the quarterback pay scale, but his play places him near the top of the quarterbacks in the league, making him a draft steal. The first overall pick of this year's NFL Draft can expect to sign a 4-year contract worth about $38.5 million, a touch above last year's first overall pick, Bryce Young, who signed a $37.9 million contract. But as we learned from the Brock Purdy experience, NFL success is not dictated on spot drafted or contract size, nor does it even determine NFL participation in the case of Berwanger. Perhaps the best measuring stick we have for the NFL Draft is not the success of players entering the league, but the uplifting effect that it has on fans that are suffering from football withdrawal. For Full Sail Live, I am Troy Perlzak. We will catch you next time.